Hey guys, it's Destiny Heaven, and I'm coming to you with 10 tips on how to get hired on the spot. So before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at Destiny Heaven. First things first is I came up with 10 tips, and these tips are coming from my own personal experience. I did not go on Google. If you follow all of these tips, you will be able to get hired on the spot too. And yay, congratulations, you have a new job and you are employed now. Let's get started with the video. The first tip is appearance. When going to a job interview, you most definitely have to take pride in your appearance. Your appearance is the first impression that the employers may have of you. Before you start talking, before the interview even begins, all they see is you. So how you look, how you present yourself is most definitely the first thing on getting the job on the spot. So like I said, you have to look presentable, meaning you looked well kept and groomed. Guys and girls, you make sure that your hair looks nice, make sure that you're moisturized, that your clothes are up to par. You don't have to wear makeup. Like if you're a girl, you don't have to wear makeup. Like you don't have to do anything that you're not comfortable with, just as long as you look presentable, professional, and you look like you care. You look like you deserve this job, right? As an employer, why would you want to hire someone to represent your company if they can't even represent themselves? They don't even take pride in the way that they look, the way that they carry themselves. The second tip is having good communication skills. With communication skills, you need to be able to initiate a conversation. You can't be so shy and so introvert that it's weird to be around you, that you're just silent until someone speaks to you. Relax. Break the ice. You can ask the employer, hey, what time did you wake up this morning? Oh, what did you have for breakfast? Just come up with something to break the ice. Because obviously you may be nervous and the employer may be even more nervous than you are. So in order to break that ice, you should be able to start a conversation and initiate the conversation. Also, with good communication skills, it is mandatory for you to be able to articulate yourself and your words properly. So what I mean by being able to articulate your words, meaning you come off as intelligent, as confident and professional, being able to articulate your words and being intentional with everything that you say. So if you guys don't know, a conversation is a transaction. One person is receiving and the other person is giving. So being able to listen to the employer, be attentive, and have the ability to remember something that was brought up in the interview or a statement that was made. The employer gives you a fact about the company. It's good to be able to remember that, some way, somehow be able to incorporate whatever the employer has told you, whatever information the employer has disclosed to you, or anything about the employer personally that you can remember, that you can make a reference to, and that you guys are able to bond and connect over. You want to be able to build that rapport with your interviewer and with your employer, your future employer, because that's what we're doing. This is our future employer, right? Boom, we're manifesting this job. So you need to think in terms of, oh, okay, I will be working at this company, so let me really listen to make a good impression. Number 3 is to be confident. I can let you on a secret really quick. People are able to smell and sense insecurity or confidence yards away, screw miles away, yards away. When a person is giving off that energy as in they're insecure, they're lackluster, intimidated, or scared, that energy is most definitely projecting out of your pores and into the atmosphere. So you want to come confident, believing in yourself, well prepared, and ready to ace this interview. Like that's what you came here for. Why wouldn't they want to hire you? Like they're grateful to have you in their presence. So show them that you're confident, you know your worth, and you're valuable. And you know your value. So the 4th tip is to have knowledge about the company or the industry that you're going into. You need some type of background knowledge on the field that you're going into and the position that you're applying for. It's extremely important to know what your company stands for. What is their vision? What is their mission? What is their goal? What are their future plans for the company? And how can you add benefit to that? So make sure you do your research on the company so you're not just walking in blindsided, and you can add some type of substance to your conversation. Tip number 5 is to have previous experience. I understand if you're young or if you are just being optimistic and trying to venture out into a different industry or career that you're not used to, more power to you. So having previous experience or having some type of experience related to what you need for this job is beneficial. Employers are looking to see that you have done this before. You want to know that you are capable of doing this job. So yeah, it's good to have previous experience. If you have a great personality, if you are selling them on who you are, you may not even need experience. They may just go off of your personality, how you present yourself, your appearance. Like I said, some employers are willing to hire you without experience because your personality and your aura shows them that you are more than qualified for the job, that you are fit for the job. The 6th tip, so you can get hired on the spot, is to be upfront with your availability. If you are a mother or a father and you usually get your kids off the bus, you put your kids on the bus and then you get them off of the bus, don't put that in your availability that you're able to work those hours when you know you have different obligations and you know that you have a schedule, a routine to upkeep and to maintain. So make sure you're honest about your availability, because they're depending on you and they're hiring you based on your availability. If you literally only want a few days out of the week, say I literally only want to work 3 days a week, 3 shifts a week, 2 days a week, just make sure you are voicing that to the employers so both of you guys have a clear understanding of when you're available and when you're not available. So tip number 7 is the questionnaire. You have to be really good at answering questions. Make sure you are listening carefully to all of the questions. Make sure you are being honest and that you answer the question strategically and with full intention. You know what you want the employer to perceive and to take from your answer and what the end result that you expect. You can be honest without going into the full detail. Be straight to the point. Tip number 8 is having the ability to sell yourself. You are trying to convince this employer, this manager, this person to hire you for their company. So if it's a family-owned company, a franchise, or a corporation, you are trying to have them hire you. You obviously want money. You obviously need a job, you know what I mean? So you need to know that you're selling yourself. You need to speak highly about yourself, about your qualities, your work ethic. You're basically just trying to convince them, like I said, convince them into picking you. Also, with selling yourself, you want to talk heavily about teamwork. You need to touch on those key factors that every employer is looking for. And don't worry, because I'm going to make a video on that next. I'm actually going to do a series on how to get a job, how to apply for a job, like just an entire job series. So I can help you guys out since I've been working for some time. My first job was I was 15. Yeah, I was 15 and I was working at this cleaning company with my uncle. But before that, I was cleaning houses, babysitting. Like, I've always been a hustler. I'm here to help, okay? Talk about teamwork, how teamwork is important to you, how you will take pride in representing the company, how you do your work diligently, how you are always willing to help someone else, how you set goals while you're at work. So tip number 9, we're almost done, guys, to smile. Smile, smile, smile. Everyone loves a smile. A smile just lightens up the room. It can shape the direction of where the interview is going, where it's going to go. It can set everyone, set the mood. It can lighten everyone up. It can it's just super soft, it's super friendly, and it's super cute, you know, to smile and to show that you are positive and that you are happy to be here, that you're excited, and that you're ready to work, that you're gonna get this job. And you're speaking in terms of, yeah, so when I start working here. Number 10 is like super duper 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 important. Number 10 is to ask the manager questions. So after they are done interviewing you, they expect you to interview them back. I'm gonna do a video on frequently asked questions during interviews, just so you guys can have a heads up and be prepared. And yeah, so I'll be doing that, and it's gonna be in the series that I was talking about, so be on the lookout for that. So ask some questions and like, oh, so how long have you been working here? What goals do you have for the company? Why would you recommend anyone to work here? Or how has working here benefited you? Just any kind of question to get their perspective and their stance on the company and how it has affected them personally. And that just shows that, you know, you really care and that you're genuine and that you're ready for this job. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I hope that these tips have helped you and benefited you in some type of way, shape, or form. So I was inspired to make this video because right when I got out of the shower, I got this phone call for an interview, went to the interview, aced the interview, and got hired on the spot. So I'm like, hey, if this just happened to me and I know how to do these things, like I've been getting hired on the spot for so long, guys. Like, I'm not gonna say every job, but like 90% of the jobs that I apply to, I get hired on the spot. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed what I said. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at Destiny Heaven. Bye, guys.